The return of the prodigal striker, Mason Greenwood, and the Red Kingdom of Manchester United. And it came to pass in the days when the kingdom of Manchester United wandered through seasons of uncertainty, that the people longed greatly for the restoration of glory. For the theater of dreams, once feared throughout Europe, had become a battleground of inconsistency, disappointment, and endless rebuilding. Managers came and departed, promises were spoken, and fortunes were spent, yet the hunger of the faithful supporters remained unsatisfied. And among the many names whispered throughout the football world, one name refused to fade into silence: Mason Greenwood. For in the early days of his rising, Greenwood was seen as a chosen talent among the children of Manchester. His feet moved with elegance, his finishing carried the sharpness of a sword, and his confidence exceeded his years. Whether from the left, the right, or through the center, he struck fear into defenders and caused goalkeepers to tremble. The faithful looked upon him and proclaimed, "Behold the future of the Red Kingdom." And the people rejoiced whenever he entered the field at Old Trafford. Songs were sung concerning him, and many believed that he would one day stand among the great legends who had worn the sacred red garment before him. For the spirit of youth burned brightly within the club in those days. Alongside Greenwood arose other young warriors seeking to restore the greatness of Manchester. Hope began to flourish again among the supporters, and they dreamed of a new generation that would return the kingdom unto glory. But behold, as swiftly as the sun riseth, storms also gather in the heavens. For controversy arose around Greenwood, and darkness overshadowed his path. The noise of accusation and public outrage spread throughout the nations. Debates consumed television screens, social gatherings, and the endless courts of social media. Some cried out for justice, while others spoke of redemption and mercy. The kingdom itself became divided, and because of the weight of the matter, Greenwood departed from the land of Old Trafford. Silence replaced the cheers that once surrounded his name. Jerseys bearing his name vanished from the marketplace, and many wondered whether his story in Manchester had reached its final chapter. Yet even in exile, his footballing gift did not perish. For talent, once planted deeply within a man, cannot easily be erased. And in distant lands he continued to play, seeking not only goals but restoration. Match after match, flashes of brilliance emerged once more. Defenders struggled to contain him, and whispers began to spread again throughout the footballing world. The people asked among themselves, "Can such a talent truly remain separated forever from the Red Kingdom?" And the rumors multiplied. Some spoke boldly, declaring that Manchester United should welcome back the prodigal striker, for the club had lacked ruthlessness before goal and needed a finisher capable of changing matches in an instant. Others opposed such thoughts with equal passion, saying that football is greater than talent alone, and that the image and values of a club must also be protected. Thus the kingdom stood divided in spirit, for there were supporters who remembered only the brilliance of his left foot and the promise of his youth. Yet there were others who believed the wounds of the past could not simply be forgotten in pursuit of trophies and victories. Every discussion concerning Greenwood became a battle between footballing desire and moral conviction. Even the elders and decision-makers within the walls of Old Trafford faced a difficult burden, for every choice carried consequences. To restore Greenwood could bring goals, headlines, and perhaps renewed hope upon the pitch. Yet it could also reopen controversies that many wished to leave behind. Still, football remaineth a strange and unpredictable kingdom. For many players throughout history have fallen into darkness and later sought redemption. Some rebuilt their legacy. Others never escaped the shadow of their past. And now Greenwood walketh upon that uncertain road, seeking to prove unto the world that his future may yet become greater than his former failures. Meanwhile, the faithful supporters continue their endless watch. Day after day they refresh their phones, searching for revelations from transfer prophets and football journalists. Every rumor spreads like wildfire across the nations. Some claim his return draweth near, while others dismiss such reports as mere fantasy born from desperation. Yet one truth remaineth certain. The story of Mason Greenwood and Manchester United is far from forgotten. For football is not merely a game of goals and trophies. It is a theater of emotion, loyalty, redemption, conflict, hope, and second chances. Heroes rise, kingdoms fall, and prodigal sons seek the road back home. Whether Greenwood shall once again wear the sacred red garment, oh,